G'day, welcome to Country Music World. I'm Mick.
And I'm Jay.
On today's episode of CMW, we're going to have a look at what's happening around your area.
We're going to be checking out who's having a birthday this week in country music.
We're also going to jump into the history of the Golden Guitars in Tamworth, our premier event.
I'm looking forward to it.
We're going to have a look at chart.
Yeah, our Australian Artist of the Week chart as voted by you.
And whatever else we decide we're going to get up to.
Maybe some randomness in there.
Subscribe to the videos, like them and share them around. But first, let's go and have a look at your Country Music World Australian Artist of the Week.
You'd be love on a Saturday night. Your arms around me, holding me tight. Our favorite song on the radio.
Tornado through this house, clean my heart right out, tore me down. Rock stars, you and me, baby, up on the stage playing air guitars.
Do you remember how we feel?
Side by side, we say with pride.
This much is true, because I wrote this one for you.
Headlights taking late to turn back. Too far from home, driving on.
We need to leave more than just 14 cents out the gate.
Get you anywhere, but you can love me tonight. Oh, 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 oh. Just love me.
But I keep moving from town to town, 'cause these rebel shoes, they don't.
So there you go, guys. That's the chart for this week. New face there at number one, Mick.
Yeah,
Tyson Lucas.
Young Tyson, and just to let everyone know how this chart works, this chart works basically means the artist can put a post out and get all their fans and their people on their pages and stuff to vote. And Tyson's obviously done that because he got a lot of votes this week, the young fella.
Yeah, he's done a very good job of it. So
yeah, good on you, Tyson. So the other guys, watch and learn.
Your network.
Yeah, watch and learn. And we've got some new names on there. We've got Emma Jene,
yep.
who's appeared on the chart, which is great to have a new name, and Morgan Evans. Obviously, everyone knows Morgan.
We got another young artist in Phoebe Jay. She's appearing for the first time.
Yeah, Phoebe's got a great song too, and good cause that song, Jay.
It is.
And now, as you know, when you vote, all you got to do is go and on Facebook right now. There's a little yellow guy holding up that sign, Jay, and it says "Click here to vote for your favourite Australian country artist." And when you do that, you instantly go into a draw to win a prize.
You do.
And this week's winner is Eddie Albert. And we'll let you know too that Eddie did vote for Tyson.
He did.
So good on you, Eddie. So Tyson,
Thanks, Eddie.
Thank Eddie. Thanks for voting to everyone that voted. Keep them coming in. We do enjoy doing this chart. And for the new people that have hit our chart this week, congratulations to you. And there you go. There, Jay. There's our chart for the week.
Get your vote in, and we'll see who's number one next week. All right, Mick, we're going to check out the festivals that are happening around the country, and we're going to start with the Denny Ute Muster. That's on this weekend.
This weekend, yeah, it is. So
September 30th to October 2nd.
If you're down around Denny, go and have a look. Big festival, Keith Urban, headline of that thing. Everyone's there.
Oh, heaps.
Everyone's
Cassadale's there.
Jamie Robinson's there.
Jamie Robinson's
Jamie
there.
Robinson won our Denny Ute Muster tickets, and we want to throw a shout out to the guys at Denny Ute Muster. Thanks for hooking us up with an awesome prize.
Yes.
And Jamie, make sure you send us some love there and live stream and all that. We've also got some other artists that are going to be at Denny. We've got Rebecca Lee Nye and
Billy Bridge.
great man Billy Bridge, and I'm pretty sure they're going to probably steal our admin and do some live feeds. So if you see us pop up live from the Denny Ute Muster, it's me and Jay in a dress in disguise. I'm going to look handsomely like Rebecca Lee Nye, and he's going to look like Billy Bridge.
That'll be the best you've ever looked, Mick.
I know, right? Yeah. So if you're heading down to Denny this week, there's tens of thousands of you going. So have an awesome time. # Country Music World, and let us know that you're there, and all the good stuff that your hashtag is in. We're going to feature you on our page. So make sure you do that. Now,
if you can't make it to Denny, there's lots more happening. So
there is. There's oodles on. So
what else have we got, mate?
Parks has got a country music festival, the Country Music Spectacular in Parks, and that's on September 30th to the 2nd of October.
Back up here in North Queensland, the Pioneer Valley Country Music Festival in Mackay.
Yeah.
That's happening from the 30th of September to the October.
It's a great festival. It's a great festival. Now
I went last year, Mick.
Yeah, if you're around Mackay or you're into this stuff, they've got a great talent quest too.
They do.
And I know that there's a few spots available. So get on the telephone or the email or the website. Go and check out the Pioneer.
And it's a beautiful spot to stay too.
Oh, it's God's country.
It is.
So if you're around this area on the September 30th, same weekend now, isn't it? Yeah, so it's this weekend coming.
Yep.
So if you want to go to a good country music festival, go and support the Pioneer Valley guys. Good luck to you guys. Semaphore Music Festival in South Australia. There's a lot happening this weekend.
There is.
There's
lots happening.
If you're in South Australia and you don't want to make the 300k trek up to Denny, you can head to Semaphore. They've got a festival happening there too.
Now, I reckon me and you would love this next one, Mick.
Why?
Because it's the Millmerran Australian Camp Oven Festival.
Yeah.
Now, I want to be a judge at this one.
Why?
Because there'll be lots and lots of really great camp oven food.
Doughy food.
Yeah.
It's good for our waistlines.
And you know, when you're eating camp oven food, you've got to be drinking beer. So,
nothing wrong with that.
no.
Now, if you're down in the top parts of New South Wales along the Tweed Coast there, you can head to Murwillumbah because it's the Country Roots Festival. So if you're into alternate country, this is your festival. 2nd to the 5th of October. Murwillumbah, if you haven't been up to these parts of the country, I grew up around this area. Man, it's nice. Like just this whole stretch of rainforest, and it's awesome. And people are happy and relaxed. And
Talking about beautiful parts of the world, we're going right up north, up to Mareeba in far north
up
Queensland
here.
for the Far North Queensland Country Music Festival.
Yeah, nice.
And that one is happening from October 7th to the 9th
Yeah.
up in the Tablelands.
Now, in the next week or so, if you're jumping on a plane heading over the ditch, you can go to Rotorua, and they're doing the New Zealand Entertainer of the Year.
Yep.
And that's on the 8th of October.
Yeah, it is. And then we're going to, I'm not sure how to say this, Mick, but it looks like Bedgerabong. Bedgerabong.
Where is it? New South Wales.
New South Wales.
Bedgerabong.
Bedgerabong Country Music Campout.
Yeah.
And that's on from October 4th to the 11th.
Sure. Now, down in South Australia, I've played this festival many times. The Port Pirie Country Music Festival is October 6th to 9th. I love Port Pirie. I love South Australia. It's great. It's a good spot.
Back into Queensland for the Widgee Bush Balladeers Muster. And that's happening from October 6th to the 9th. So big weekend for the Bush
If you love your
Balladeers.
ballads, go and check this one out. This is a great festival too.
That'd be great.
And then to finish us up on what's on and about over the next couple of weeks, well, you probably noticed that we're adding a week or so here. We want to give the festivals a bit more of a shout out, give you guys a little bit more time to know what's happening, and you can make some more plans.
And pack the swag and
Absolutely.
Get the dog in the truck.
Yeah, but please do get out and support these festivals when they're around your area, because without you guys, they're just going to fall over, and then we've got none of this. So we want to stop that from happening. So make sure you get out and you know, just go for a day, go for a weekend, go for a month, do what you got to do.
That's
or if you can't go, what you can do is you can share it on Facebook and let some of your friends know that they could possibly go. And that's what we need to be doing, you know.
Get the word out there.
Now, the last one we've got on the list is the Walkamin Country Music Festival, and that's up this way too, Jay.
Yeah, that's up the Tablelands way again, mate.
It sure is. Now, that's October 7th to 9th. So if you're around any of those areas and you can go, please go and check them out. Have a great time.
And that's what's happening around the country.
Hi there. I heard today's your super special day. I heard today's your birthday. And that's a special day in the neighborhood. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Wow, I got Walter's flash. Happy birthday. I can't see a thing. Oh,
It's birthdays, Mick.
it's birthday time, and my 3-year-old son thought it'd be great for us to do sparklers. So, happy
Isaac.
birthday to you. And he also instructed us to sing Happy Birthday, Jay.
Oh, okay, you
So,
ready?
sing it.
Happy birthday to you. Join in, Mick. Feel free. Yeah.
I'm not going to sing anymore because I'm getting burnt, and the smoke alarms are going to go off in here. You know, we've got sprinklers and stuff, right? And I didn't plan that out real well, so hopefully these things go out really quick. And
I'm out.
that's if the sprinklers come on,
That'll be great.
it's going to be the end of this segment. We'll never do birthdays again. We'll never do birthdays again.
Anyway,
Now,
we'll get into the birthday.
let's get into it. If you're having a birthday this week, and your name's probably going to be on this list if we know about it anyway. So, Karen Fairchild, from Little Big Town.
Little Big Town.
So, happy birthday this week sometime.
Yeah. Jerry Lee Lewis is having a birthday this week. The killer.
Yeah. Hi to all Jerry Lee's young cousins. Gene Autry.
Yeah.
How old would Gene Autry be right about now?
I reckon he would be...
Oh, you got the date there. I can't see.
mate.
I can't even see.
He was
it.
born in 1907, so do the maths. That's 100
8. No. I'm a guitar player.
Yeah.
Johnny Mathis. Having a birthday around this week.
Eddie Montgomery of Montgomery Gentry.
Now, if you have a party shop, warehouse or something like that, we're in dire straits of an upgrade because these are getting kind of old, don't you think?
I've had to fix my hat 3 times today.
Yeah, so if you feel like sponsoring the segment, we'll wear anything. We'll wear anything. Now, Chris Ledoux, the great man.
Yeah.
Great man, passed away.
Gone way too soon.
Yeah, gone way too soon. Chris Ledoux would have been celebrating a birthday this week.
Another big country one, Marty Stuart.
Oh, really?
Marty Stewart's birthday this week.
Oh, lovely lady, Sara Storer. Good Australian girl.
Yes.
It's good to have her back in the game too.
Yes.
She went out for a little while. It's nice to have you back, Sarah. Happy birthday, darling.
Now these guys, Jaren Johnson from the Cadillac 3. Have you heard of the Cadillac 3?
I have, yeah.
Oh, I love the Cadillac 3.
I know, you actually put me onto the Cadillac 3. I didn't like him and he convinced me otherwise, so it's good. Heidi Newfield from Trick Pony.
Yep.
Have you heard of Trick Pony?
I have.
But you haven't. You're just saying that because the camera's rolling.
Yeah.
You'll know by the end of the show.
And your friend and mine is having a birthday today.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday, because today is tomorrow when you're watching this.
We know what we're doing.
Yes.
Anyway, Tammy Moxon, happy birthday.
Moxon, happy birthday. Now it's 11:42 a.m.
Yeah,
So she's not out of bed yet?
Probably not.
No, she should be up.
Yeah.
It'd be close. And if you don't know what we're talking about, go and check her out.
Check out her video. Yeah.
And she gave that away. Happy birthday, Moxon. Good on you, mate. And hey, mate of mine, guitar player, legendary guitar player. He's phenomenal, this guy. Plays in the Luke O'Shea band. And Phil Doublet, our mate from over in the shaky country, the land of the unknown, New Zealand.
The long white cloud and all that.
Oh, he's a beautiful guy. He's a great phenomenal guitar player. I'm going to introduce you to Phil Doublet in Tamworth.
Okay.
When we go to Tamworth, Jay. And you're going to love Phil. So, yeah,
Looking forward to it.
If you want to go and watch a really, really hot guitar player, go and watch Luke O'Shea and you get to see Phil. And you get to see Luke as well. But, yeah, happy birthday to everyone in the country music world. And if you're having a birthday in this week, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, Jay, so it's time to go through and have a look at a bit of history in the Australian country music golden guitar history.
Yeah. Not too long to Tamworth now, Mick.
No, it's a couple of months, and everyone's starting to get their camper trailers and stuff ready and book their accommodation. And but what we thought we'd do here is we'll go back to the inaugural Golden Guitars show, which was in 1973, and we're going to have a look at the first decade in the Golden
Bit of
Guitars.
trivia for you. I was 1 year old in 1973.
I was 2. Look at that. You're older than me.
Oh, I am too.
Old man, see? And there, a bit of trivia for you that he didn't expect would happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the first decade of the Golden Guitars. So 73 to 82.
And in particular, we're looking at the biggest selling albums.
Yeah, the top albums of the
each
year.
Oh, yeah.
So any guesses for who was the very first album of the year?
I know what most of you will guess, and
So if you answered the first name Slim, you're correct. However, it was the Redback on the toilet seat. Slim Newton actually won the inaugural Golden Guitar for Album of the Year with the Redback on the toilet
I
seat.
still have a 45 copy of this at home, Mick.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah, I love this song.
But your Slim's still kicking. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
he's in Mildura this year.
he's in Mildura right now, currently.
Yeah,
so
he is,
if you're watching Slim, good on you, mate. And you are a legend, roller renown, Golden Guitars. You're a gentleman and you're a legend of Australian country music. Good on you, Slim Newton.
Well, that was 73. And 74 started the reign of the great man. Live at Tamworth was Slim Dusty.
Yeah, you're going to see a bit of a trend happen here for the first 10 years of Golden Guitar history. Remembering too, this is the album of the year, so the biggest selling albums of the year. In 1975, it was an album that he had out called Australiana, and again, Slim Dusty.
1976, you'll all know this one, Lights on the Hill.
Great album. I still play this album. I still play it now. It's one of my favourite Slim albums. You know, there's some cool songs on there, and
Well, Lights on the Hill's on there for a start.
oh, of course it is. But you know, there's a lot of other good songs that people forget. They only just remember the good ones. But I mean, geez, what Slim record over 100 albums? So yeah, take your pick.
Yeah.
Take your pick. Anyway, in 1977, Slim Dusty again with The Angel of Goulburn Hill.
Yep.
Yeah, another one for Slim.
1978, Indian Pacific, Slim Dusty.
Slim Dusty,
Another great song.
another one. In 1979, there was a bit of a change up, and I wonder, you know, you sometimes look at the way that this is going. He's just won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's won 5 years in a row. And you know, so he rolls into the awards on the 6th year straight, and he's sitting down. He's got albums out, and I wonder was he sitting there with Joy and Heather and all the gang, and was he sort of prepping himself up, you know, to go up and get another award? Because after 5 in a row, you'd have an element of confidence about you, wouldn't you? You know, I mean, you know, not saying he was an egotistical guy at all, but there'd have to be some sort of part in him that he's going, oh well, I'll probably get this one as well, because he would have recorded 2 albums that year, or 3, because they were cranking them out. However, he got pipped at the post, and by the Hawken brothers, One Day at a Time, another great country album.
Just imagine Slim down the front, pulling the hat off, throwing it on the ground.
I don't think that would happen at all. I don't reckon that would happen at all. So 79 was the Hawken brothers, One Day at a Time.
But in 1980, he made it back.
He avenged himself.
A comeback. Walk a Country Mile, Slim Dusty was 1980s album.
You
of the year.
know, I remember, you know, these Golden Guitars, and we talked to Luke O'Shea in one of our interviews before, and Luke's now doing this great, I love it, it's a great thing where they'll go out and they'll hold the Golden Guitars up over his head, and Slim was a great man because he did a lot, especially with the big ones like this, the album of the year. He'd walk out the front of that stage and he'd hold them above his head, and you know, I love Slim Dusty for doing stuff like that. So right, 1981, the man who steadies the lead, Slim Dusty again. Not a bad effort, old Slim.
Bit of a trend happening.
Yeah, I know, right? So what happened in 82, Jay?
In 82, Slim, he got upset again. The Lady and the Cowboy by Jewel and Arthur Blanche was the 1982 album of the year.
Yeah. So there you go. So what we want to do is we want to just throw back a little bit, go back into the archives and have a look at where it all started. You know, the Golden Guitars. I mean, obviously Australian country music goes way back prior to that. But we've got Tamworth coming up, so we're going to start to feature a little bit about the old fellas that kicked this off for us and remember them, because they're legacy to Australian country music, and these guys are our royalty. So we just want to throw a few names back at you and make you, oh wow, I remember that, you know.
It's interesting, but isn't it, Mick, like 8 out of the first 10, their first name was Slim.
You're exactly right.
Yeah, I think that's... I'm going to change my name to Slim Mick.
Slim Peters.
Slim Peters, Slim J,
Lockhart.
and it'll be Slim Mick.
No, it'll never be Slim Mick. All right, well, there you go. There's a bit of a run-through on some Golden Guitar history for you. All right, Jay, so it's time to pay a little tribute to an American artist, actually, and we don't make a habit of that here at Country Music World, because we're kind of focusing in on the Aussies. But, you know, in all saying that, in all fairness, you know, we're sort of brainwashed with the American artists coming through, you know, all our networks, whether it be commercial radio or TV or whatever. But every now and then something pops up, like what's just happened today, and it's a bit of something we should talk about.
Needs acknowledging, doesn't it?
Definitely does.
So there's a a thing within I guess it's within all music industries, but particularly in America, they have what's called a Diamond Award. Now, you only get a Diamond Award for every 10 million record sales.
So one Diamond Award per 10
10
million album sales.
Album sales,
Yep, okay.
that is, yeah. So, needless to say, there might be a few with one Diamond Award. There was only 2 artists in history that had 6 Diamond Awards.
Yeah.
One of them was the Beatles, and the other one was the King,
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
So we'll roll the tape. We'll roll the
tape.
tape and we'll let you watch it. And it's kind of cool because his wife, Trisha Yearwood, does the whole thing. But for the next couple of minutes, just have a look at this to see how cool this is.
Couple of days, but something really cool has happened, and I found out today, officially the news, and so I want to tell you guys, there's this thing called the Diamond Award. And if you win the Diamond Award, that means that you have sold, on just one album, you've sold over 10 million copies. Now that's a pretty big deal. A lot of people have won Diamond Awards, a lot of people have won multiple Diamond Awards. I mean, for instance, like the Eagles, who we all think is amazing, they have 3 Diamond Awards, okay? So the top tier, the people who won the most Diamond Awards, there's the greatest band of all time, I guess arguably 6 Diamond Awards. The Beatles have 6 Diamond Awards, so that's pretty cool. There's only one other artist in the history of music with 6 Diamond Awards, and he's up here on stage with me, and I'm very excited. Songs. I know you've been singing these songs for the Ultimate Hits, so you must have all bought them. It makes sense that we are here tonight to share this news because Fresno, this is what it's all about, and I've never heard a better audience. You're part of this. So we're going to be celebrating for a long time, but I just found out today that for the first time, the only artist in the history of music to have 7 Diamond Awards.
That's pretty impressive, isn't it? Garth, you've just outdone the Beatles.
Outdone the Beatles.
I mean, that's, that in itself, it's pretty crazy.
Look, I'm stoked that the biggest selling artist of all time is a country singer.
Yeah.
That is phenomenal, mate.
It's funny, Jay, I went to, in 1994, it's a long time ago now.
It is.
I went and saw Garth Brooks at the second show in Brisbane, and there's a lot of people that I know that are probably watching this thing that were at that show. How good was that show? It still to this day, and I've said it to everyone ever since. I don't think I've ever been to a live show, and I've been to a lot of concerts over my life. I don't think there's ever a show that has come close to what that man did on that night in Brisbane, and hands down the best live show I've ever seen belongs to Garth Brooks. So I'm really happy that he got this award. It's kind of cool. I was really excited when he brought back, when, a year or so ago when it came out that Garth was making a comeback, and I'm like, yes, this is so cool. And actually I remember I was driving into town with my wife in the car, and a song come on the radio, and and I didn't particularly like it, but I was intrigued by it because, and the funny thing was, it was the first time I heard this song. We were driving into town, we had the radio going, and this song come on, and I knew the voice. I knew it. And I sat there for, when you're driving in the car and you hear something that's like so familiar to, but you can't work out where you know it from. And I ended up sort of saying to Pete, my wife, I says, I know who this is. I can't work it out yet. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And I says, and I'm probably going to kick myself because I don't think I should hate it.
Yeah.
And I says, but I hate everything about this song. So, anyway, sure as anything had come on, the DJ at the end of it come on, he says, and that's Garth Brooks' new song. And I nearly crashed the car. I couldn't believe it. And I was, I still don't like that song.
No.
That people loving people, that I don't know if you like that song or not, let me know. But I still don't like it, but I love everything else.
Yeah. And, it's one thing, he's got 7 Diamond Awards now. There's a new Garth album about to come out in the next year. That's what they're saying, the next year. So
that's 70 million physical albums.
70 million.
Physical. I mean, imagine the streams and the downloads and...
Yes.
That's 70 million little CD discs that we've got. He sold 70 million individual ones of those.
And he's far from finished.
He's going to get 8.
Yeah, well, easy 8.
You outdone the Beatles, Garth. Hands down, you are the best of all time. Well,
Garth is the king.
Garth is the king. Did you like that interview and want to see some more just like it? Then check them out right there.
We've got artist interviews. We check out the festivals that are happening in your area.
We'll have a look at the country music birthdays, and then we'll dive back into the history of Australian country music.
We've got the CMW Country Artist of the Week chart as voted by you, and we also have heaps of weekly prize giveaways.
So give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, because together we can make a difference in the country music world.